The point is really praise. Now, we have a time in the service that we generally tend to refer to as praise and worship. We tend to think of the praise, the musical part of the service being praise and worship. 2 weeks ago, I said that we're not to label people. When people walk in this door, and really even outside this door, but for sure when they walk in this door, they're not Democrat or Republican or liberal or conservative. They're not communist and capitalist. They're not young or old. Some of us are old, but maybe they are young or old. But they're not labeled. They have a name. They have a name. You give them the dignity of a name and not a label, because when we label people, we rob them of their humanity, and we also tend to make it very easy for them to be the enemy because they're labeled. But when they have a name, that's completely different. But labels can be misleading in other areas of life that's dangerous as well. And we tend to call, like I say, the music portion the praise and worship, and that can be misleading. It's better than what I would occasionally hear it called back when I was a kid, which was the preliminaries, because it for sure in the preliminaries. I mean, service has started, people, hopefully before you even get here. But worship is an action. Worship is something that actually takes place. And yes, singing is an action, but there's more to life. You don't go through life singing, okay? Most of you are aware of Romans 12:1. You may not know what the numbers are. You might not even know the book, but you've heard the verse. And the verse simply says, "Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship." A living sacrifice, offering our bodies unto God. When Jesus spoke to the woman at the well, and she said, "Now, our father said that this mountain is where we should worship. You Jews say it's in Jerusalem. Which is it?" Jesus said, "It's got nothing to do with where you are. But this mountain, Jerusalem, the sanctuary, the store, has nothing to do with where you are. Those who worship him will have to worship him in spirit and in truth." That's what God is seeking. And truth doesn't happen 1 hour a week on Sunday morning. Truth is a 24/7, 365 proposition. I mean, that's what truth is. It's a level of integrity in our lives.